Hello and welcome back to Penumbra, Twilight of the Archaic. This video should be going out after the Get It Together for August has come up, and part of August is that I am not going to be swearing. So the last video was actually recorded prior to the start of the month, but this one is actually going to be falling under there, so I'm going to do my best not to swear on those. So that does not count if for some reason you're seeing it prior to all of those. But last video, we made our way all the way through. Eleanor was around for the start of the problem that occurred with the Archaic. And now she's making her way to our new friend Wilmar, who's a little bit weird. Speaking of...
Excellent. You've made it. Congrats. Well, now let's get back to the business at hand, shall we? Turning off the generator wasn't my only request. Now you need to stabilize the reactor core somehow. I understand it's no easy task, but unfortunately I can't do it for you. When you're done, the staircase between us will be shortened to one step.
Okay. Sounds good, Wilmar, you kind of creepy nutjob. But let's go and see, what did Eleanor just put down as a note? That's not an actual note. To-do list. Stabilize the reactor core. I don't think I can manage that, but I should at least try. I mean, Gordon Freeman could do it, and he was just like some random theoretical physicist. Can't be that hard. Ooh. Scanner won't recognize me. Do you also take the hand? Should take care of the palm print. Now I just need something for the eye scanner. Okay. So you might, of course, recognize this from some of our favorite parts of Penumbra Requiem. We need to go do a few things. Oops, hello. Do you open up the door? Yes, you do. Perfect. So, this is another nice case of asset reuse. I will give them credit, and they actually do a better job with some of the puzzle sequences than I think the original game did, which isn't actually that hard, but... Stabilizing rate 73. That's less than ideal. Okay. Stabilizing rate of 73, so let's go ahead and see. So 41, 63, 73? Perfect. Okay, well that was at least a flash of green lights. That should be good, I hope. Alright, and I think we need to do one or two more. I did notice that some of those on the other end were kind of making like a platform down of sorts. I really hope that it's not going to make us like do platforming stuff in here, because that would just be awful. Oh yeah, and there we go. You can actually see this is what happens. God, that's like a really aggressive effect. You can see what happens when we try to like run out of, or when we do stuff that makes us run out of breath. Our stamina depletes. That's the word. Thank you, brain. Alright, so that went ahead and opened up. Yeah, Eleanor doesn't need her working legs anyway. So let's go on up. I think this is going to be the similar puzzle. I'm going to have to do a stabilizing rate or something like that. I really hope these doors aren't timed, because it would be a real shame if Eleanor just got like her neck broken. Okay, so what are you? Stabilizing rate of 48. There we go. Okay. Actually, I think in my head I had those numbers slightly back. For some reason I thought doing like all of these were going to put me to 38, then I'd have to do a 10. But that obviously wouldn't be the case, because these two alone would put us to 35. Alright, well, let's go ahead here. Oh no, I'm gonna have to try not to fall off here. Okay. Please don't fall, please don't fall, please don't fall. I really hope that stabilized the reactor enough for Wilmar, otherwise I'm not really sure.
Very good, it's unlocked. Now you can get into my domain.
Oh, hello.
Here. I send you everything you need to.
Ooh. Relax, it's just an ordinary eye, although when I look at it, it seems that it's looking back at me. Eleanor, you might be a little crazy, I'm sorry to say. You might actually be a little nuts. But, alright, well, we are now getting close to Wilmar, and I think he said that we're actually in his domain, so to speak. Alright, you're locked up. Let's go off to the right as well. I want to just try to be as... Oh, that's locked too. Alright, are you anything? No, you're just an open... Or you're a closed door, not an open door. I literally had two options and I screwed one of them up. Way to go, brain. Alright. Ooh. Well, there's something here. I'm always paranoid about vents now after the weirdness that occurred with Necrolog. God, oh, God, Eleanor, really. I don't really want to fall to the cliche of saying, do you even lift? But, like, do you even lift anything heavier than a sheet of paper? That was abysmal. Oh, God. Alright. Anything in here? No use. I need a keycard to open this door. Okay. What's down here, then? Oh, hello.
And finally, we meet. Who did you expect to find here? People left me here all alone with these strange mechanisms and didn't even bother to download everything I might have needed in me, so that I could at least understand something. Please go to the storage and bring me the circuit card. Help me and I'll help you.
So, Wilmar is a computer. What does Eleanor have to say about that? Wilmar turned up to be the computer. I'll have to carry out his orders to get out of here. This does raise a few questions, though. Oh, hey, look, keycard. I bet this is the keycard to the storage. So, what was I going to say? This does raise a few questions. How did he get an eye sent out? With this device, Wilmar sent me that eye. Where did he even find it? I'd be more curious as to a how. Wilmar is I was so hoping to find someone here, but there's only a pile of metal and circuits. And synthesis of the computer and human brains is perhaps one of the most fundamental ideas of recent time. And talk about the technology, there's Oswald Borg, who apparently died in 9007, or 1997 AD. Yeah, I don't know if they ever... Actually, I just took a second to think. I don't think that they ever explain how their numbering system works. Because, I mean, that would be... I can't do that math in my head. Minus 9007, so... Whatever 8,000 minus 1990 is. Locked, okay. Yeah, so that'd be a very old group. So I wonder, does that imply that the Archaic is somehow that old? Or does it imply that the stuff they're researching is that old? Or like that was somehow the start of humanity? That's very interesting. I don't know. But whatever it is, we'll figure it out later. I'm sure I'll have to think on that, and maybe there's a note that we're going to find that'll discuss it. But until then, we're going to go into the storage, and we need to find ourselves a keycard. Oh, hello. I hope this lattice won't open anytime soon. Okay. Let me get this back out. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep this right here in case that guy comes through, and then I can go ahead and clock him in the head with the lunchbox. And I'll keep this as well. Also, holy... Oh. Okay. Well, that's not terrible. I was going to say for a second I was actually impressed you could move that. Blocked from the other side. Got it. Oh, not skittering. Not spiders. Please, not spiders. I think I remember this one. I think I need to... Yeah, I think I need to go up into there. But before we do, let's check around for anything else. Yeah, just the other day I had to go through and play the spider section of Bloodborne. Oh, another locked door. And God, that place is just awful. That is the single worst part of Bloodborne. That actually might be the worst part of any Dark Souls game. I feel a faint sense of calmness, but it goes away quickly. Something is disturbing me. Hello. Alright, so that confirms it. This is... Okay, there's more spider bodies around here. No, thank you, game. Yeah, this is the game. It's not Necrolog. I was wrong. That has the environment change when you use those, so I will make sure to use all of those, just to see what can happen. Oh, come on, Eleanor. Jump up. Ooh, perfect. So let's go through this door. I'm hoping that this is not a room that's full of spiders, because that would just be horrific. Let's see, there's the red card. They chose an excellent shelter, but he failed to escape the tenacious jaws of death. Good use of the word tenacious. Sorry about your ankle there, buddy, but, you know... Guess what? It's, you're a corpse, so I'm not really that concerned. Does this open up this now? No? Okay. So let's go back to Wilmar. Hey, buddy. Are you gonna... I hope this lattice won't open anytime soon. I mean, it clearly did. Huh. I wonder if that's meant to just be some sort of a jump scare. Like, to make people paranoid that stuff is gonna happen to them here. I don't actually know. I don't... Like, I remember bits and pieces of this game, but I don't remember, like, tons of stuff. I remember just certain moments. The idea that Wilmar was an ordinary computer struck heavily on me. What? That makes no sense. Now that I know that my potential companion is just some wires and circuit boards, I can't help but lose my heart, and the feeling of loneliness absorbs every cell of my body. Well, the good news is, Eleanor, you have me, and I'm going to do my best to get you out of here. Okay, so let's go down. Which one of these do you want me to slot the board in? Does it matter? Let's just be systematic here. Oh, no, okay, so it actually automatically selects. That's a nice fix.
Oh. Well, here's some information for you. There's a communication center not far from here. From there, you'll be able to contact someone and maybe even find those who left me here. Although the letter is unlikely. Okay, let's not waste any time. Bring me one more component and I will begin operating at full power.
Okay, so where can I go next? I don't have the key card. So do I go back to... Let me just make sure that there's nothing like sitting here. No, I couldn't break that vent. So I think the storage is more or less done. Let's go really quickly search around. I didn't get a key or anything, so I can't open you. This is... Oh. Okay, this just leads us back to here. I don't really know how I didn't notice that before, that like big screw gear system. Because I think that might make an appearance in this game again. Okay. So there's this here. Nope, those are all locked up. Maybe there's something else in the storage. Maybe Wilmar's gonna open it for me. That'd be the only thing that I could really think of. I'm gonna stop making Eleanor run just in case something happens. Because I only have the 1 adrenaline and 2 medkits, or painkillers or whatever, I really want to save those in case I desperately need them. Because I know the hunter apparently hits even harder. I think Philip could take more than 2 hits before he died. Oh. Okay. Hey buddy. Anybody here? Oh. Wow, how much stuff is in here? That thing actually exploded. Dear Lord Almighty. Let's just look around, see if there's anything else. There's a board. There's this place, and this place has one of those laser grids. But there's a circuit board.
I've got some good news. I think I found a companion for you. Female in the research wing number 2. You can reach it from the communication center.
Okay, that's good. You know, as not great as the voice acting is in this game, I'm still happy that it's not Clarence. Because boy, did I not like Clarence. Clarence's voice actor was just like uniquely atrocious. And I just realized that I just had to look away from my microphone there, so whatever I just said probably sounded like garbage, and I'm apologizing for that. Okay, so Wilmar. Hold on. That door, like, just broke. Did something come in here? Also, were these plants here before? Did I just not notice these? Okay, so let's go ahead and see first. Okay, so that slots in, and then the light dies. Aha, yes, this little twist. The radio is equipped with a special device to alter voices. There's a saw that I can pick up. There's some adrenaline. There are tasty flakes. They're yummy. And what does that say? Fortified with all the good things in life that intake people happy? That can make people happy? Fortified with all the good things in life that can make people happy. I don't know. Oh, and who made that? Is that Mr. Yort's Tasty Flakes? Great. Alright, let's go ahead and listen to what this guy said. He used a scalpel. And the players?
I can't resist.
Why can't I carry this? Okay, so Wilmar was not a computer. He was a guy. There is someone close by, but it's only a sensation. I've never felt so alone. It's very difficult to concentrate. So yeah, Wilmar was a guy who apparently was chained to a radiator. He chained himself to the radiator and mutated and broke free. And apparently he decided to cut his leg off. And by the looks of it, he probably had to use adrenaline to do that, which I probably would too, to be honest. I don't think I could saw my leg off through sheer force of will. Well, okay. So I got a saw. What can I use a saw on? I don't think there was like a metal door or anything. I don't think there was a barrier. Oh boy. So you might remember there was a new enemy type in this game. That's the new enemy type. That's the thing that we actually saw hiding behind the grate. That thing is Wilmar, I believe. Or at least it's supposed to be Wilmar, which does beg the question how we were seeing it earlier. But that is apparently a unique, I don't know, infected, a unique form of Turngate or something like that. He hits hard from what I remember. I believe I might take one hit, if that, and I think only if I'm at full health, otherwise I die. I also don't know exactly how far up he comes here. So I'm going to be really, really cautious because I really don't want to die. Because I don't know the last time that I saved. Then I'd really prefer to maybe at least go one video in this series without dying. Oh, boy. Okay. There he is. Let's go back here. Let's see where he goes. Oh, boy. He's a big fella. Alright. So I think he's going to go down. He actually might have opened up that one, I think it was, what, door 3 that was closed for us? I think that was it. Yeah, I think that it was like a big metal security door, door 03, that we need to get in. It was that or else he opened up the other locked door. So I think I'm going to wait for him to go down, and then we're actually going to try to follow him as best we can. I'm going to try to give you as good of a look as I can here. I don't want to look, though. I know they talked about it in, I think it was Overture that it was briefly mentioned. Where if you like stare too long at enemies, you'll freak out, and then they basically become instantly alerted. I've only ever done that once, mostly out of curiosity as to what happens. Come on, go left. Oh, did he go? Okay, there we go. What was I saying? So I mostly have only ever done that once out of curiosity for what happens. Can I make it across without you seeing me? I hope so. I really hope you didn't hear that. Yeah, I don't want that to happen with these guys, because if they do, it's going to be pretty much an insta-kill. I don't think that Eleanor can outrun this guy. Okay, so as soon as he starts going down that way, I am going to sneak out behind him and try to make my way down to the end of the hall. Alright, anybody? What's going on? Where are you, buddy? With my luck, he probably got glitched out also. What the heck? Oh, that's right. I forgot that they do rotation in this engine kind of weird. For doing, like, looks. It almost, I'm gonna try to stare at the floor. It almost, like, it pivots the player model. So if I do this and then I start turning the camera, you'll notice that it's kind of doing a fisheye effect for me. Yeah, it's really weird, and it's just like one of these little bits of oddness for the game engine. Oh, hey look, door with a piece of wood. God, we haven't done this since what, Overture? I think it was. There was the part in the mines that had the dogs that I think I had to come on. Yeah, I think it was the part with the dogs. We had to go ahead and do that. I'm also kind of curious if he can if he can break in here. All right, Eleanor, you go ahead and use those muscles to barricade the door. Yeah, that round canister I'm sure won't roll out of the way. I'm just taking a look to see, is there anything else out here? No, it looks like we're good. Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to waste your time. Let's go into the vents. Oh. Let's go into the vents and immediately leave the vents. Ah, boy. Well, she's still bleeding a little bit. I don't actually know either if this game got rid of the, like, very mild healing over time effect. Because I'm pretty sure... Ooh, adrenaline. And painkillers, even better. I'm pretty sure that that's a thing in Amnesia, and All of these mods, or at least Penumbra, Necrolog, and Twilight of the Archaic, are based on amnesia. So as long as you're moving, you will very gradually recover your health, if I recall. Maybe it's only up to a certain point. Maybe I have to use painkillers to top off. Maybe it'll only ever recover me up to, like, the second damage state. Hello. Huh. So, how are we here? How did we end up in this place? Interesting. Well, whatever. We're in here. We're not getting electrocuted. So, let's continue going up. See if we can escape. I'm hoping that the big fat guy is not going to chase us out here. I'm not sure how we'd get into the vent. Wilmar is one of them. Why would he lie to me? Why did he help? Perhaps once he was a good man. I can barely stand on my feet, but now I'm relatively safe. Now that I know that there are other survivors at the station, I hope that by the time I find this woman, she will not turn into the same monster. I do believe that she is talking about Amabel is the other woman, or that Wilmar is talking about specifically. I think so. Yeah, I think so. Because I think Eleanor here is actually like an original character that they made for this game. Okay. Oh, can I really not go any further than this? That's kind of weird. Why is there an invisible wall here? What is that saying? Okay, sounds like somebody's like whimpering. That's less than good. Well, okay, well, let's be systematic again. What is down here? That's a turn gate. What is he saying? So I think he's saying, like, okay, or something like that? Something to that effect? I don't know. What are... You're barricaded. Okay, yeah, because she can't push us. Oh, and you might recognize this place. This is the area that we found the rest of Jayla's team in Necrolog. You might also remember this area. We looked down here and saw someone getting chased by a worm. That always bodes well. But okay, so let's go ahead. Let's try our best to dodge around the steam because I really, really don't want to end up dead. And, oh, this is a pull, not a push. Boy, I bet I look kind of dumb there. Alright. Ooh, crowbar. So a couple of things that we're going to need to do. So this is a laser puzzle. And what we have to do is we have to make our way all the way out and around. Now I'm going to tell you something. You actually can get, I don't remember if it's like jump, crouch, crouch, jump or something like that to make your way through all this. But you cannot get past this part no matter what until you turn on the steam. So if you're watching this and you want to play this, don't waste your time trying to do it via trial and error. You can get all the way up to that last section, and no matter what, it will trigger, and you'll eventually, like, the lasers get disabled when you turn on the steam, which I don't really like. It seems kind of like cheating, because that's what you could do, right? It's not rewarding players for thinking outside the box. All right, so our turn gate friend is there. Oh, what does that say? The crowbar said something about G and C. And somehow, in doing that, you might have just seen it like in a one-frame thing, somehow our friend disappeared. So, alright, let's go ahead. We need to go ahead and control these pipes. And how we do that is we need to rotate them to control where the steam goes. Come on. And somehow that broke the steam system. Okay. That does not open. Great. So let's go back there and let's go maneuver our way around. I guess I kind of understand why they had it so the player couldn't, like, just cheat their way through it. But I feel like that would be my first reaction. If there's a room that has an enemy in it, I wouldn't sneak in and hope they disappeared. I would try to... Yeah, so then there's this. So we have to... we have to crouch, we have to jump, crouch, and then both of these actually had something trigger when I went past them. So yeah, what I did forget to do though is I forgot to actually pull the switch to open the door. Alright, so let's go ahead and try that again. Yeah, I don't really like it. The only thing that I don't think I've ever tried, or at least seen done successfully, is there's a couple of boxes there. You might be able to, like, time a box throw so that it lands here and can jam the door open. But, I don't know, that doesn't really feel right to me. But alright, so what do we have here? Stairs up, okay. I'm gonna try to... It's locked, probably need to use the panel to input a code, okay. Well, I was going to say I'm going to try to minimize going up and down stairways and stuff. I don't know why I keep yawning today. I'm not even that tired. Oh, probably because I'm trying to cut down on caffeine as part of August's getting it together. Okay. Yeah, that would explain it then if I'm starting to yawn more often. Okay, so... Note. Frank fixed the dish. I'm not going to say that word. We're not swearing this month. Password to the engine room is 8643. Okay. Let me try to note that down here. I just realized that I don't have any paper or a pencil near me, so I'm just going to have to refer to the note. Ooh, painkillers. And a picture of a generator. Okay. So let's give this... pictures of the staff and a calendar of conferences and meetings. Okay. So let's see. What changes when I hit this? I've got a bad feeling about this. Is there something wrong with me? Maybe I should not touch these things again. Too bad, Eleanor. You're going to be touching them as often as I make you. Different papers, a mint cookie recipe, and an article about the Alto Cenepa War between Ecuador and Peru in 1995. Alto Cenepa? Huh. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. That does not count as a swear. Boy, that was actually quite terrifying. I have never seen that before. Okay. Actually, do I count that as a swear? Not really. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I were just doing this casually, would I count that as a swear word? And I don't think I would. Okay. Probably shouldn't be playing spooky games if I'm trying not to swear, but... Yeah, because I think in the Getting It Together video, I think I do actually have specific words that I do outline as swearing, which would be the only time I would swear in any given month. Okay. So let's go ahead, or I should say that's the only time I'm going to really be quote unquote allowed to swear in any given month, is just when I'm outlining those. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to count those, because it's really trying to cut down on the actual, for lack of a better phrase, aggressive swears. The ones that, you really shouldn't say, for example, in a workplace. But anyway, I'm sure I talked more about that in the video, because how I'm recording these is actually in a little bit of a backwards order for the day and the month. So, alright. Yeah, that was actually really well done. Okay. Clever of them. Yeah, because I didn't expect there to be, I expected there to be an immediate change in the room itself. Not just a sudden spook right at the door. Also, every time the game does a little pause, I can't help but have a feeling, ooh, a book. Records about work related to the investigator of the Turngate Tomb, decipher some of the text, a bas-relief that's untouched. Ancient spirit exists in multiple realities, beyond human perception, endless desert ruins, dungeons and purgatories, flash of hysteria. Oh, and that's from Howard. Okay. Let's close this door. Just in case. Might buy me a second in case something tries to break in. Alright. Yeah, no, that's a... that was technically a jump scare, but that was actually a kind of clever one. I will give them credit there. Alright. So I do keep on hearing noises, but I don't think that there's an actual threat here. I do think that it's just... I think it's stuff like this. Yeah, my voice is starting to go a little bit because I haven't been drinking enough water. Oh yeah, and look, you can actually see there's the light source. And I bet if we, for this mirror too, I bet if we pick up the milk... Yep, there's the milk. Although it doesn't look like the milk actually takes... Does the milk get lit? No, it doesn't. Well, actually, it might. Yeah, actually, I think the milk does get lit. Okay. Yeah, it's, again, kind of understandable. I know a lot of first-person games don't really render the player at all. Like, I think in Amnesia, the only thing that ever gets rendered of Daniel, some schedule, is just his left hand, and that's only when he's holding the, lantern. Alright, so there's that. What's your story, buddy? No external injuries. Apparently he used his cyanide capsule. And let's see, Fated Raid. Dr... I've never actually known. Is this Dr. Is that Dr. Posts? Dr. Pasts? Dr. Pants? Whatever it is. Okay. Alright, so it looks like this is a dead end. I probably will have to go back here. I bet this is what's going to open up with the generator area. Oh, that looked really weird for a second. Because I was approaching it dead on, I thought that was just like a bad texture. Nope, it's just the part of the wall that's sticking out. Okay, so let's go to the engine room. I think it was 8643. People are probably going, no, it was something else. Yeah, well, we'll just have to see. Worst case, I'll check the note again. Also, I really need to stop sprinting. That's a really bad habit that the other game put me in. 8643. Great. Alright, so... Oh, we need the gears, so I'm gonna need to go up and get that other gear I found. But first... Alright, which one of you is gonna break? Oh, wow, really? None of these. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna complain. Ah, cool. Alright, so here's the second gear. So I'll just need to go back and get the third one. Let's go... Stop running, Alex. Stop running. There's no immediate threat. You can just walk. It's fine. Especially since Eleanor apparently does less cardio than even you do somehow. Alright. Where was it? Was it this room? Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah, it landed right behind there. Cool. Alright, go ahead and throw it. Hope it doesn't, like, break or clip through the floor somehow, which would just be my luck. Yeah, it goes in there and then it seals off. Actually, I don't even know if I don't know if only organic material triggers that or if boxes do. I think only organic stuff does, actually, because I feel like that's how people were trying to get that puzzle to work. Okay. And now do you work? Oh, perfect. Good. Alright, so we have a generator, we have a working system. I think we now have to go upstairs, and we either have to do the computer room or maybe that other door would be open, because everything else down here I think is all set. And I'm really hoping that no aliens come out and try to kill us. Aliens, turn gate, whatever they are. They seem to like go back and forth in terms of what they want the turn gate to be. Okay, well, I guess we'll do this first. What do you do? Oh, perfect, okay. So we see the... Boy, that moves very quickly. God. Alright, what does this say? Apparently it just says black screen. Great. And I can hear typing. Help. They instruct on a virus. They turned into creatures. Should be the research wing number 2. Reading the message. Here's the coordinates. Okay. Alright. Cool. Do you work? Whenever I press, the computer is idle. The monitor says transfer completed. Sweet. And this is kind of a nice view, at least, of like the first part of the outdoors that we're seeing in a while. Okay. Did this open up the other door for us? Because if not, I'm not entirely sure what the heck. Ah, good. Oh, and you open up as well. Okay, what's in here? Anything at all? Secret items, collectibles, which I actually did try to look up, and there's no real answer to those collectible items. We picked up a necrolog, and I think they existed in the other games as well. Oh, this looks like it can only go well. Oh, what's gonna happen? Rockworm? Nope, chubby guy. Okay. Adrenaline, here you go. Run, Eleanor, run. Run, for the love of God. Run, please, let's go. Oh boy, can I crawl under here? Can I slide under? Oh god. Okay, he got a good smack in. Oh, dear, I am dying. Okay, wonderful. Now where do I go? Oh, perfect. Okay, we go through here. Close. Button. Oh, it's one of these, like, weird gear screw-turning systems. Which I think, like, from an engineering perspective, definitely would not work. I also don't know how quickly it takes him to break through there, but... You know what? Let's just go, and if he can, like, wait 5 seconds to break through... Okay, where's the button? What do I hit? Oh. Okay. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, you're a little late. Sorry. You want to keep on walking? There's a bottomless pit down here. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't know if Amnesia has the same freak-out mechanic that Penumbra does. So I don't know if maybe that's actually real, now that I'm thinking about it. Because I was talking about it last time, where you have the mechanic, if you stare at enemies too long in the original Penumbra, you basically freak out, and then they detect you immediately. I don't know if that's actually true in this game. I should research that more, because I recall, like, actually staring at enemies quite often in Amnesia, and I think it maybe makes them easier to detect you or something. Like, if your sanity gets too low, you might make noise that triggers them. But I don't think it's an instant flash and you're detected. Yeah, I don't think that's the case, actually. Yeah, I was thinking of Penumbra mechanics, not technically Amnesia, even though this is made in the Amnesia engine. Yeah, and then I think Prisoner of Fate, the one that I think is kind of... Oh, great. Well, Eleanor is definitely infected. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I think Prisoners of Fate, which is the story of Red, that I don't know if the developers are still working on or not. I think that's made in the Soma engine. Pretty sure, at least. Alright, so what is... which end is... Oh, hello. Wow, that just, like, comes right to a stop. Okay. Boy, also, these are not very safe transit systems. Oh, dear. Wait, you're broken. How did that even move, then? Because wouldn't it have to, like, have another button, or is it on a timer? But then why was it chilling out just way at the other end there? Okay. Well, you know what? I'm not going to be too concerned, because I think I got lucky and survived. And I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. So next time, we are going to continue going deeper in. We're going to try to make our way over to Amabel, see what else is going on, hopefully not encounter our fat friend, and just kind of figure out what happens next to Eleanor. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you next time.